Hi, second grade. Otis and I are excited to see you. This week we're going to be learning about art from China and we're going to make a really cool Chinese dragon. Can't wait to see your art. Hi! Today we're going to focus on art from other cultures, looking at the country of China. We live here in the United States, and China is all the way across the ocean, over 7,000 miles away from us. The Ming Dynasty. The Ming Dynasty is often called the last of the great Chinese dynasties. It ruled ancient China from 1368 to 1644, and it was followed by the Qing Dynasty. Art flourished during the Ming Dynasty. This included literature, painting, music, poetry, and porcelain. Ming vases made of blue and white porcelain were prized at the time throughout the world. They are still considered quite valuable. So we're going to create a Chinese dragon like we see on the Ming vase. Let's make art. Remember to pause this video if you need more time. Turn your art into the Google Doc. The link is in the description below this video. Write your name and class code. We'll begin our dragon near the top corner. Make sure you leave a little bit of space from the corner so you have room to add the details around the head. Start with a big sideways letter V for the mouth. Then use a zigzag line to create sharp pointed teeth. Notice it gets smaller towards the back of the mouth. Draw a small circle for your dragon's nostril above the teeth, and then create a line that curves around it and continues on to connect to the bottom of the mouth. Now, a small oval for the eye, and then add a pupil. You can make that any shape you want, and then one more right next to it. Now, start at the nose. When you hit the eye, jump over it, and then curve around to finish off the rest of the face. A little curved line that is doubled creates smoke coming out of his nose. Now we're going to add the frills around his head. I'm going to do this by drawing two curved lines to make a leaf shape. So I'll do a few of these until I get to about the bottom of the head, and then I'll do some in between the other ones to show some overlapping. Now you're ready to create the body. Start on one of the frills near the top and create a big S curve. Use a zigzag line to create the spines on the dragon's back. I like to turn my paper as I'm doing this. It makes it easier. Once you finish with your zigzag lines, we're ready to make the body thicker. So I'm going to start near the bottom of the frills and follow the curve shape that I drew the first time. So when the other one curved up, I curved up. Notice I'm leaving a big space though, so I have plenty of room to add details to my dragon's body. The next step will be adding some arms and legs. So just draw a rectangle, and I'm going to give mine sharp claws with a zigzag line. Same thing for the feet. I'm almost out of space. So I'm going to start my zigzags here and then connect it. To make the arms on the inside, go ahead and cross over your line. I can color that in later to fix it, or if you're using pencil, you can just erase. The next thing that you're going to do when you finish the feet is add a texture to your dragon's body. I'm going to use small letter U's, or a bumpy line, to create scales on my dragon. If you want to add a different texture to your dragon, go ahead. Once you finish adding the details to your dragon, go ahead and color him in. I'm going to use markers, but you can use markers, paints, crayons, pastels, anything that you have at home. Remember when you're coloring to use good craftsmanship. That means you do your best to stay inside the lines, Fill in all the peekaboos and color your entire drawing. Now we can write the word dragon in Chinese wherever you have space on your paper. Start by drawing a line that curves away to the left. Cross it, going further out on the right side. Add a little L with a curve at the end, cross that with a diagonal line, and then a small curve at the top. Now you've written dragon in Chinese. When you're finished with your dragon, take a picture of your art and click the link in the description below this video to submit it to the Google Doc. I can't wait to see your amazing dragons.